where were we? Where were we? So we are indeed up against Pantheon. I have not laned against one of these in a long time. I don't think I've laned against one since I've swapped to Zach. Excuse me, Zach Top.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I may bend, but I don't break.
Hey, check it because he can just appear right next to you when you're hitting the tower. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh my god, nice. They got the return kill. Cool. Lee got the kill and Caitlyn got the kill. That's actually really good for us. Caitlyn should have gone back and bought. She had enough time. Then again, I guess she only got 300 gold, huh? It was a ballsy maneuver, and the Lee getting the kill is not good for them. Well, it could actually be. Lee Sin with an early kill could end up snowballing pretty damn hard. He died. So kidding me. Screwed. Huh? Oh, good. Vlad's here, but... Anyways. Wow. Well, this really sucks. Guess we shouldn't have started red. It's gonna be one of those games. It's gonna be one of those games. Wow, that really, really sucks. The Diana never even showed up. It's just that by the time Vlad got there, it didn't matter anymore. Level. God, this is such a frustrating thing. Like, this is a game which literally boils down to their jungler is a jungle main and our jungle isn't. So this bullshit that is currently being pulled off now is being done by somebody who's actually good at his role versus somebody who is not. It's actually not fair. Right now, it is as though we're playing in an ELO bracket above our own. I'm not joking. Like, right now, the difference in game quality could be as though we're plat players playing against diamond players because of him being autofilled to that role of all roles. He's at 0 farm. He has died instead of getting CF. He's dead. He's just dead. He's actually just dead. Wow. All of your fucking advantages and you lose in the 1v1 against me? Are you kidding me? Seriously, are you actually kidding me? That's just sad, isn't it? He also had the wave advantage, so he has even less excuse than normal. I really have no idea how he just fumbled it so badly. No damage, no tank. Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I'm not giving up. As you see, I'm still playing to my fullest. It is pretty frustrating, though, that right now we're essentially playing a man down because their Lee Sin has more experience than our Mumu. Our Mumu still hasn't cleared a camp. He's actually lost both his blue and his red buff so far. He is now level 2. Their Lee Sin is at least level 3, if not level 4. We are effectively down in it. It is equivalent to us having an AFK. Not for lack of the Amumu trying, but for lack of Amumu having experience. Autofill should never apply to the jungle role. That's one role that is simply too critical to have somebody who's not comfortable in it. AD carry is too, but
Just another day on the job.
at least AD carry has a lot of similarities with mid and top lane. I'm dead. Leeson walks to lane and I die. Like I said, we are effectively down a man right now. He's level 4. Our Amumu is level 2. And oh yes, this is game number 4 today, where I've been dived by the enemy jungler. Actually, game number 4, where I've dived by the enemy jungler by the 5-minute mark. It's actually been 4 out of the 5 games I've played today. I don't think I've been in a game where my jungler has had impact before the enemy jungler in my lane. I just don't think it's happened. Or was that the one game that... You want to go for it? God, this is just silly. And oh, our bot lane's feeding. Their jungler's topside. Our bot lane gets first kill, and now they both... Cool. I mean, you guys really should have dived. That's just dumb. Why are they doing this? You duo fucks. They're clearly duo. I think I have actually been in games where my top lane was duo with their jungler in 4 out of the 5 games I've played today. Because there's no excuse for what they just pulled except if they're a duo pair. There's literally no excuse for that. So, yay me. I've been in games now so far today with 4 duo top laners, constantly ganking me pre-level 5. Constantly diving me, excuse me, pre-level 5. This is actually nuts. I'm just happy that it's not working. Boy, was that dumb. I'm gonna send Leeson up here again. It's not that the Amumu's AFK, he's 2 levels behind, and he can never catch up. There's no catch-up experience anymore. The Amumu is 2 levels behind, and he will be 2 levels behind probably for the foreseeable future unless the Leeson continues to do stupid shit. Oh, he's dead. Okay, he's not dead. He has flash, lucky him. So bad. I can almost kill him. I gotta be careful. Because the Leeson must be on his way or something. The way the babysitting's been going on lately, I have to assume Leeson's on his way. Have to assume he's on his way. Look at him go. Wow. Sometimes it really surprises me just how much Zac wrecks people in the top lane. Is Pantheon R coming in? So they got Dragon, we got Rift Herald. The Amumu barely got it, by the way. He nearly died in the process. If I didn't show up, he might have actually died. Also, it looks like the Pantheon's looking for plays. Well, well, well. Just gonna back out a lot of cash. Tabby, more health, more armor. I'm not sure if Tabby is the right call. I'm just buying it as a snap-a-buy. I probably am going to need to switch to Merc Treads later because of the Leona. Hooray, I got a CS. Cool. Why not Grasp for Zac? Conquer's so good on Zac. Because your W, since I'm maxing W first, Zac actually has incredible sustained damage. And because he's melee, he stacks Conquer faster than Urgot. Once Conquer is fully stacked, your W percent max life damage is also applying percent max life healing in essence. And Zac's damage also scales pretty nicely with AP, so every last bit of AP I'm getting is actually really good. The Lee Sin is an overwhelming force in this game. Excuse you, sir. Ow. He's not getting that one. Nope. He might get that one. I'll get the rest. I do need to be careful. The Lee Sin's probably on his way up here now. The Lee Sin's having way too much success, and the poor Amumu's 20 CS behind, 2 levels behind still. Like, there's nothing that the Amumu can do to catch up. And at this point, there's nothing I can do to stay within range of experience, because this is dangerous. Screwed up. Missed my E. That was a visual bug. I say visual bug. It's an issue of the game being in that sort of perspective. I don't know if we can dive. Oh, that we can. Yep. That's good. Collect our plates and walk away. The Lee Sin's on his way up here, that's for sure. Let me keep an eye on him. Leona Executioner's calling seriously. Not only that, but you don't auto-attack very much as Zac, so Grasp is really not a great route. Damn, I'm dead. Just nothing I can do about this. The Lee Sin back again. Again, it's not fair. It's as though I'm playing the man down. The Mumu was even in the area, but there was nothing he could do about it. Pretty frustrating. I really hate it when a game boils down to one player being the difference, because right now that's what it is. It's one player's the difference. And also it really sucks that Pantheon's all point and click CC and not skill shot. It's not gonna work. Flash out. I'm not gonna get the kill, am I? Yes, I will! The Q was good enough for the kill, but yeah, this sucks. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. This game shouldn't even count as a game. We should actually get a loss prevented because of how imbalanced the game was, because matchmaking fucked up. Then again, if we're losing our other lanes too, we aren't going to win this. this. Our bot lane's losing, our mid lane's losing. We don't have a winning lane. My lane was the only lane that was actually doing well, but I mean, their jungler basically decided it, so I guess we lose anyways. I hate losing by default, and this game feels like we're losing by default. I don't feel like we're losing because the enemy team's playing well. I feel like we're losing because we were given an inherent disadvantage and we can't overcome it. Because seriously, this Pantheon can't fight me. See? It's not even close. He just lost half of his life for free. I say for free. It did cost my arm. And yes, unfortunately, we're still losing elsewhere in the map. Oh, he got you. That's nice. But yeah, as you can see, he's literally nothing. But it doesn't matter if my team's doing poorly, and right now they really are. We just lost bot turret now. Mine's next for sure. They're just going to rotate top now, and there's really nothing I can do about that. Yep, this sucks. It's another waste of time game decided by one player. Or in this case, one role. It was the fact that we had somebody given jungle who didn't want to do jungle. The enemy team has a Lee Sin who clearly mains the champion and the lane. Not a fair game in any regard. I have to assume their bot lane's on their way up here. I'm just going to keep my E for running away. Okay, never mind. Their bot lane's actually still bot lane. Weird. Teleport, so if shit goes on in the mid lane, you guys are on your own. Oh, they just got Rift Herald. Yep, my turret's definitely next. Oh, never mind, they're going towards mid lane. I don't know why. Top turrets, where you guys have an objective, instead I'm gonna get it. Cool. Thank you guys. Nice, and there was even a counter kill. Very good. I'm heading over. Wow, and another counter kill.
An ally has been slain.
There's plenty of me to go around.
Sorry, I'm taking this. I wasted time rotating down here. I'm not leaving without taking something. Yeah, no, that's a really good soul. I would not want them having it. Some shove and back. I've got enough money to buy some shit, so let's go buy. Have you missed any tilt? Well, this game, it's tilted for very different reasons. How the fuck does he have 6 kills? He hasn't done anything meaningful in lane. He really has done nothing in lane. It's actually quite frustrating to see that.
Just another day on the job.
just immediately ease out. But... Oh, you guys are fucked. Have I mentioned how pissed off I am at you, Lee Sin? I don't think I have I? He's still got it. They just got another one. Hooray! We just slaughtered him, because guess what? I was here. And I am a decisive factor. Unlike Pantheon, who literally just died and gave our team a shot. Oh, good. And I got a killing spree. Thank you, Leona. Certainly didn't need that. Wow, their team is generous, aren't they? Ta-da! We win team fights easy. Yeah, we kind of do. Our team is a far better team fighting team than theirs. Theirs is an early game team. That's the vast limitation with what they got going for them. And again, the fact that the Pantheon was losing 1v1 against me even early on is a bad sign for them. Because if he's losing to me early on, what relevance is he going to have later? Early on is when Zach's weak. He needs to beat me.
I'm not as squishy as I look.
Just doing my Zach jungle thing. Do I go top or bottom? I'm gonna go to mid. I have internet. I hope. She's just dead. She's just dead! Hey, Leona, where are you going so fast, buddy? I was gonna smack her together with the rift here. I was gonna... Wow. They are just inting now. Don't know what else to say. Like, they're not together. They throw down a Rift Herald because it's about to time out, I guess. And now they're going to lose a mid-tier 1. This is inexcusable. Very badly done. Well, we just got 2 turrets off of that. Very good. And I'm zoning away the Lucian. He couldn't join in to defend the turret. Wow, we're actually going to get an inhib turret. Wow. Are we going to get an inhib too? Holy shit. I think we are. Yeah, we are. We're going to get an inhib as well. Oh, and so much more! And so much more! What? Where the hell did Pantheon ult from? Let's... Okay, I guess we can end the game, maybe? Huh. Wow, the int is strong in them. Wow. The inting is strong with them. I actually don't know what to say there. That was one of the most spectacular series of repeated ints that I've seen in a long time. I don't get it. Gotta be him the fuck out for doing our Amumu like that, seriously. I mean, they could not have been more fucking like, amateur player than what they did to the Amumu. It's not fair. Because again, this Amumu, he didn't want that one. He was forced to do it because none of us wanted it, and he was auto. And he was put so far behind because of it, and yet here we are. It's just, yeah, Leona's inting. Like, they are inting so hard. That should be game, right? I mean, I do have tele. Did they die over a ward? I want out so bad. Brain dead too. Yeah, I'm with you. That was pretty brain dead. And oh, and now you're brain dead. Literally brain dead. As dead. Head's on the ground. Brain's not functioning anymore. That beam, I'm pretty sure, blew her skull right off. Horrifying. We just saw a Mortal Kombat fatality, whether you guys realize it or not. That was my canon. Since I don't get enough of those in general. Oh my god, those headshots! Those fucking headshots! Disgusting! You're talking about brain-dead situations. The Caitlyn's drilling bullets into people's brains there, and that didn't look pretty. And the Pantheon is AFK bot. So that's what happened. He was AFK bot. That's how his ult came in from that direction. Interesting. Gonna give him a stage. Cool, he did. Despite all that, because in his shoes, I would have been tilted out of my mind. I don't know whether this is going on the good games chart or the bad games one, because to be honest, I think it still counts as a bad game, because overall, they lost because they threw. They had such a massive early lead. Let's look at the gold graph. I'm curious. That, I think, will solidify my opinion on this subject of whether this should be counted as a good game or not. Wow. They were up. Oh. It was only 4K. So they had a 4K gold lead at 16 minutes, and then it slowly got turned around as they started throwing. This was one continuous throw almost all the way. This was the only blip. What happened here? Ah, Caitlyn died. That's what happened. That's why there was a blip, because Caitlyn died. That's a shutdown gold. I'm assuming it was a massive one. I mean, when you look at it, we got 4 kills. They got 1. And our gold actually went down. That's actually quite silly when you think about it. So that means that the Caitlyn was worth more than 4 champions. Which I guess isn't all that surprising, because some of them were pretty deep in the negative, right? Let's see. 2 and 6 Leona. She might not have been worth much. That's about it. Otherwise, they should... That's crazy. How is the Caitlyn worth so much gold? I mean, I guess I'm going to put it under good games. I'm not sure I should.